Hello everyone. Many times it must have happened that you might have bought a breakout and that particular stock or that index moves in your direction a little bit and then immediately it moves against your trade, triggers your stop, shakes you out, and then once it happens, then the price moves in its original direction, which is up. I know how it feels. You will be feeling possibly angry. You will be feeling sad. I know how it feels. I have been there. But today we are going to change today and in a very, very simple way. So see, this is the same chart, by the way, my friends. You took an entry here. Okay. Similarly, if you are a breakout trader, you might take an entry over here because you are waiting for the resistance to surpass. So rather than taking an entry here और नीचे से इतना already rally हो चुका है, rather than buying an uptrend, what if we try to buy a pullback? Why? Because buying a pullback in an uptrend will give you headroom. Now what is headroom? Let us understand that. Headroom means first of all we have a confirmed uptrend. We have a confirmed uptrend. यहाँ से price ऊपर गया, it came down. It made a higher low. This is the first low. This is the second low. So we do have a higher low. 2 is higher than 1. And from here, prices are moving up. So when it starts to move up, why not buy somewhere here? Or maybe somewhere here. This is also a higher low than the previous one. So imagine अगर आप यहाँ पे buy करते somewhere here and then if the price retraces, it'll be really bad. So try to buy here. Wait a little bit, have some patience, and your entries should be at appropriate time. Now, let us understand what is a pullback. I think all of you know that, but just for simple explanation, a pullback is nothing else but in an uptrend. It is a temporary price drop or a pause against the main upward trend before it moves in its original direction. So this is nothing else but a pullback. So this is an entire uptrend. So these are small pullbacks. So here is where you need to buy. How to do it, I'll show it to you. Check this. Now this is a PSU banking space daily time frame chart where you can see this is such a big uptrend. So you can try buying somewhere from where the uptrend starts. Now this is a decent pullback for a swing trader in the daily time frame chart. This is a very small bounce back. See, not all the bounce backs are going to be big enough, but you can see this one. This has been pretty big enough. It started somewhere at just above 8,000 and then it went all the way till close to 9,000 levels. Pretty nice pullback on the upside in an existing uptrend. Now going ahead, this is an auto pack. Now in the auto pack, rather than buying at a breakout, see this is the resistance. If you try to enter here, you'll get stopped out because it shakes you out, goes down, and then it pulls back. So rather than that, try to buy when the price is close to the moving average. Now you will be asking, which is this moving average? How to find this entries? I'll show you that. But कहने का मतलब ये है कि you should be buying your entries near these pullback zones. Now let us go to the trading view chart. I'll show you two different tools which will help you to time your pullback trades. All right. So now I'll be sharing with you two simple tools which will help you to find pullbacks. The first tool which we are going to use is the exponential moving average, and the parameters which I'm going to use is the 55 exponential moving average. Now, is it important to have 55 exponential moving average as a parameter? The answer is no. Because my friends, if you are building a model or a setup or anything which is parameter centric, then I think your trading setup is not robust in nature. It should be working on any parameters, not like anywhere between 1 to 55. It should be logical enough, but ये सब market, सब stocks पे काम करना चाहिए. So I am using 55 because it's a Fibonacci number and I don't want to use a very big parameter like 200 or something and not a very small one which is like 10 or 5 or something. So I'm using 55. The second indicator which we are going to use is going to be stochastics. Now, before I go to the stochastics, first let's understand what is the rule for the moving average. Simple rule is whenever the price is trading above the moving average in terms of closing basis, because this is the daily time frame chart, by the way. Okay. So if you are a swing trader, you will be using the daily chart, and over here, as far as the price is trading above the 55 EMA, it is in an uptrend. As soon as price starts closing below the 55 EMA, it is in a downtrend. So this is a downtrend. This is an uptrend. This is a downtrend, and over here we are in an uptrend. Now, question is, we want to find pullback zones. Pullback zone yani ki market is already in an uptrend, it comes down and then it shoots up. So we want to find these zones. Very simple. You just use the stochastic oscillator. Right now the parameter which I am using is 1413. Now can you use 1413? The answer is yes, you can. But what will happen is at times you will see that you will miss out on some pullbacks, but otherwise this is okay, no problem whatsoever. Okay, majority of the pullbacks you will be able to find out. Now over here we need to understand one thing. The parameter is 1413 and the oversold overbought level is 80 and 20. We do not want the middle band, which is useless for us, so we'll remove it. So simple logic is, जभी भी price is trading above 55 EMA and price retrace karta hai, it means it retraces, and if the stochastic oscillator is below 20, then it is considered to be a pullback zone. Same thing which we can see over here. Again, in an uptrend, retraces, stochastics below 20, a pullback zone. It did travel up on the upside. You can just measure kitna pullback hai. If you want to measure, you can use this tool. यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, I think it was in terms of Nifty, it was a 4% move. So 4% move in Nifty is certainly not bad. 4% move in Nifty is good enough. And in Nifty, this one over here is just less than 3%, which is okay. If you open the metal pack over here, in the middle pack, the momentum has been very, very fast over here, so we don't have any pullbacks. But if you go in the historical charts over here, you will see that price is an uptrend. We retrace and then we have a pullback. Was stochastic below 20? Yes. This is a pullback zone. Now over here you will say, what is this? Like price is continuously trading below, above, below, above, below. This is a choppy zone. I think as a trader, we would like to avoid this because this is indecision. We don't know whether we are in an uptrend or a downtrend. So we'll have to avoid this. Now, let us go to the reality pack. If we go to the reality pack recently, we can see that we have saw a downtrend over here. So when this price started moving on the downside, we were in a downtrend. The answer is yes. Was it a short-term pullback on the upside? Yes. So if you're a derivatives trader, if you're trading in futures or anything, then this will be useful information for you. Now, whether to use that information or not for your own personal trades, that is up to you. But you can see this beautiful down move. And what is a percentage move over here in terms of the real estate sector? It was 5%. Pretty nice enough. This is also a nice pullback on the upside. See this one. Pretty nice pullback. Price below 100, price below 55 EMA, and then the price falls down. You can see that stochastics 1413 is above 80, and then we have a throwback on the downside. When we are in an uptrend, what happens over here? See this thing. Price in an uptrend, we move down. We have a couple of hammers over here, useful information. Below 20, a pullback, short-term up move. This is how you will be using this particular setup. IT pack, let's have a look. See, IT pack has continuously been showing signs of a pullback, and stochastics uh, 20 stochastic, sorry, 1413 was below 20 over here, and from there it has been constantly trying to break this. So I think ये शायद अगर टूटेगा 39 to 38, maybe you'll have an up move. But this is the type of analysis which will help you. See over here, we were in a downtrend. IT pack was in a downtrend. We did pullback temporarily, and stochastics was in an overbought zone, and then we got a signal that maybe the IT pack will move down, and this was a short-term down move, very short-term, just few days, I think, just few days. See this one, very, very useful information. Many times what happens is when the indexes are falling down and when it pulls back, we think that it is a bottom or something, but it's not. It's just a temporary up move. Over here, we are not exactly at 80, but it's almost very, very close to 80. And from there, we have a down. So this is not a setup per se. It is not giving you a buy signal or a sell signal, but it is helping you with the information that, see over here, IT pack in an uptrend, retraces, stochastic goes below 20, confirmed uptrend, a pullback, and from here you're getting an information that it can rise on the upside. Now, whether to participate or not over here, that is your own personal choice, but this is how you can use this setup. Again over here, a down move. So this is a very simple setup per se, where you can use a 55 EMA, a stochastic oscillator with 1413 as parameter, 1820 as overbought oversold zone, and the main aim over here is to find zones basically in a particular indices or a stock maybe also, where you can find times when we have confirmed uptrend or a downtrend and we have a pullback zone. Even in this private banking space, you will see over here, when it's choppy, it's very difficult. We don't want to trade this choppy move, but when we have a confirmed uptrend or a downtrend, that time it will be very, very helpful. All right. So I hope you find this particular setup useful for your own personal research. Do let me know with your comments below. Did you like it or not? And would you like to see more informational videos like this on technical analysis? Do let me know with your comments below. Trade less, trade wisely. Thank you.